we going? Welcome to the round of Red Skis Righteous Readings, Raw and Righteous. Thank you for joining me. I hope you may have managed to catch the live last night that I was on platform. Yes, I was. Not necessarily on point, but definitely on platform. I hope you enjoyed it. I plan to go live every week now. I'm thinking it will be either sort of the Friday night or the Saturday morning, you know, somewhere between the hours of 12 a.m. To 7 a.m. on that Friday night, Saturday morning, Eastern Standard Time, Adelaide time. That's where we're here. We're here in Australia, so wherever that converts to in your local part of the world. But yes, I will make a post about this later in the week when I firm up some more concrete, make it more concrete and get it to you. Okay, my darling, so what are we doing? We are doing the you and them connection spread for the month of May. All right, we are going to be preordained by Moonology cards today. So who is next? Who is next? Who is it to be? Who will be the May connection read today for me? Aries, my beautiful, beautiful Venus, Aries. Who's got their Venus in Aries? That's who I want to see coming through today. If you don't know your Venus placements, my darlings, that's okay. Go via your sun, moon, and or rising sign. But you must remember, bit of astrology wisdom for you duties. Your Venus is your map of your love, of your passion, of your desire in love. So the star sign that holds that placement for you is the star sign reading. You should be reading for you and your person today, their Venus as well. But if you don't know that, that's okay. Go via both your suns, go via your moons, go via your rising. Next to Venus, rising would be most prevalent. Moon should be following after that, and your sun, honestly, it is the least favoured of our correct information, guys. You know, I've done years of astrology based on this, and I've got a sun tattoo on me, sun sign tattoo. Thank God my Venus placement is in that sign as well, because honestly, if only I knew then what I know now. You know, that was on my first year of astrology training on my 21st birthday. My apologies, 21st birthday. I am now in the middle of my next decade, so let's just put it there like that. Hey, to all those in their mid-30s. Yeah, that's me, bitches. I'm so happy this year. I just found out that I'm a year younger than what I thought I was. All year I've been saying, oh, I'm this age turning the next, and that number really did my head in. And now I've just realised, no, I'm not. I'm actually turning a year younger. So, I feel so great this year. 2021, bring in the actual going backwards in age. Like, I have actually invented that, apparently. That is really a very Aries thing I would think someone would do, actually. It's the pride in my Leo moon, what can I say? I did it. I brought back time. Nevertheless, who gives a shit? Aries, Venus, rising, moon, or sun of that sign, if that's where we're going. This is your May 2021 reading for you and your person, the connection spread. Here we go. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe. Aries. Feel some hesitancy here. All right. Oh, but you've got a lot to say. Oh, you do have a lot to say. Aries person now, please, spirits and guides. Thank you. Spirit is very on point today with what they've got to say too about this situation. Yeah. Just give me a minute. The Spirit has actually got a lot to say. What was so good and so solid and felt so strong is now so broken, worn and torn. How long do you keep a cardigan that has holes in the sleeves? I have no idea. I've never heard of anything like that. But that's the message that Spirit wanted me to reiterate to one of you, all of you, someone of you. If that resonates, take it. If it does not, don't make it fit. Never make the messages I bring through fit. If you have a feeling or a thought when I say it, that is you resonating. If you hear it and you're not responding in any way, in thought, feeling, even like a flicker of some sort of pull, it's not for you, okay? That's how my channel works, okay? I might have to do a video on this because some people ask me these things. And, you know, like, that is a message for maybe one person that is watching this, that spirit knows. This is a guideline to them for that message. Okay, Aries, we start with you. Now, your thoughts towards this connection with this person, with this energy, is the High Priestess. You're thinking you're using a lot of wisdom here. You're keeping some stuff back too. You're not divulging everything, but you are taking everything in. You're using a lot of knowledge, a lot of, like, you're looking at it like an out-of-body experience almost. It's like you're watching it run and you are taking it all in and making moves as they come in. It's like you've got a preordained sense of what's going to happen, and you've got a contingency plan and or action for that action, like a reaction for that action that they do. It's all about strategicness in a way. Giving enough to keep the connection going, but holding back enough where it's still a little secretive. It's that feeling of mental, because this is the thought card, mentally being almost psychic about it. Preordaining. Strategic, being very, using so much wisdom though, so much guarded advancement. All right. Your feelings, Aries, feelings, Queen of Pentacles. You're doting on this connection though. You're putting a lot of love, effort, financial backing as well even. Opening the checkbook for this connection, being very flush with the cash, with the material. Putting it on show, I want to say, really showing the best side through feeling, through emotion, through connection. Really doting on that connection, okay? But your intention in this connection, though, 3 of Wands reversed. Your intention is you don't back that this ship will come in. Putting a lot of work into this connection. But at the end of the day, your intention is you're thinking it's going to flop or the ship is not going to come in. And you're being quite detached about that. Like, you know this is going to happen, but I'm invested in the here and now. I foresee this will happen. But that's just the way shit goes. Is the kind of consensus. There's no hard feeling here almost. It's different, I'll give it that. Let's move to your person now, Aries. Your person now, who you're connecting with. Their thoughts, the Fool. They're fucking loving it. They're living a state of bewilderment, a state of enjoyment, of folly, of childlike wonder, of splendor. The world is their oyster and you've put it all on smorgasbord for them. And they're having a taste from every fucking dish. They're loving it. Their thoughts are, I want to live like this forever. Aries, good Lord have mercy. I love you. That's what they're thinking. That's what they're fucking thinking. This is the shit. Because you put it all on display and they're just lapping that shit up. The Fool. Full of folly, extravagance, bewilderment, excitement, joy. In a state of wonder in their own bubble. Nothing can touch this in their thoughts. They are just, wipe out. You know what I'm saying? They are on a LSD trip from the 70s and they are loving it. In their thoughts. I'm playful today, okay? I'm actually having a good day. Their feelings. Wandy, Queen with Wandy. Big card for this placement. The Queen of Wands. They have such deep-seated feeling for you. They feel so devoted to you, Aries. You are it for them. They feel that you could be their counterpart, that they want to connect, that they want to settle down. They want to grow roots here. They think you're home. They feel you're home. You make things blossom for them and bloom. You are the sunshine in their life. And it's actually a very strong connection they feel. They just feel so much growth with you. It's like you are the sun that makes their pot of dirt raise plantage. You are their life force almost. It is like a real... Their intentions towards the connection with you, Aries. The Magician reversed. This is saying that this connection is so strong that they do feel that they will be either deceived or they will deceive you, because it's so perfect. How can it do anything but go wrong? They feel the intention of deception. They feel the intention of deceit. They feel the intention of maybe infidelity as well. Lies. When the Magician is reversed, he isn't honest about his tricks, about what he does, and he uses what he has for ill intent and bad will. For others, for situations. He's not a nice person. He would be the bad witch, or the bad wizard, or the bad magician. They all get cut from the same cloth because they've been hurt, or just because they fucking can. Deceive, deceit, destroy. It's not a good energy, especially after them two cards. It's really deep-seated too. The outcome. Let's merge you and this person's energy together. Moving forward. How's that energy looking? The Ace of Cups reversed with the Hermit card. Now, in a love reading, these are the two cards you don't ever want to see together. And these are the two cards you definitely don't want as a fucking outcome. Like this. I'm raw and righteous, and that shit is never going to change. If you want Huffy Puffy Sesame Street type readings, I don't do that shit here. I swear, I'm raw, and if there's something on the cards, even if it's the worst doom and gloom this world has ever fucking seen, you're going to hear it from my lips first, bitches. Okay? Sorry. I don't make no apology. Okay? But look. What do you feel when you see these cards? The cup is upside down. It is running out. All that potential, all that love, all that investment, all that joy, it's pissing back out of it. Never to be filled. Never to have fluid. Look at the Hermit. He's covered in shawl all over body. So he's covered from everything around him. He bears his stick. That's the only possession he holds, except for a lantern, which is a signal of his own internal light, which he puts in front of him, trying to chase, It has the cane to keep stable, some sort of stability in his progress, stability and internal light. But he stays solitude, alone in this, covered in shawl, away from anyone else's intent, glare, perception, interference. Now, I ask you again, what do you feel when you look at these two cards, Aries? That's your answer. But here are the card meanings anyway. The Ace of Cups, of course, inverted, is all about erosion. Erosion of passion, but most of all, erosion of love, or erosion of a connection. It just hasn't taken fruit. It hasn't come in. It has withered. It has withered. Its potential, it's become unstable. It's become unloved. The Hermit, sign of Virgo, is all about solitude, going at it alone, regathering your own wisdom, your own knowledge, following that in your own light and going forth alone. So I'm seeing this connection separating in May, and both parties going at it alone or separately from each other. It's going to be a crack, an erosional crack through the foundation of this connection. And even if you live together or reside in the same whatever, you two will both go separately to a fork, each taking your own route. All right. Let's get some clarification now for Aries, all right? So we'll take one step deeper, I think, for you. Let's Spirit and guides, can I please have a clarification on this present reading for Aries, Venus, Sun, Moon, and Rising of that sign for the May month of 2021? Clear and precise clarification, please, my spirit and guides, for this reading. For Aries, please. Clarification of each card of this reading as follows. Alright. I do feel hesitancy again, just cutting that deck. The same as what I felt at the first reading. Alright, Spirit and Guides, can we please clarify the card of the High Priestess for Aries for this reading? Spirits and Guides, can we please clarify this card of the High Priestess for Aries? The High Priestess in their thoughts. Why is this card here in their thoughts? The High Priestess. Yes, thank you. Seven of Swords. We will continue. The Queen of Pentacles, please, Spirit, in the feelings for Aries. Why is the Queen of Pentacles? Thank you, Spirit. Page of Wands. Spirit, the intentions here Aries feels is the Three of Wands. Could we please clarify the Three of Wands reversed for Aries' intentions towards this connection, towards this other person? Why do we feel the intention? The intention of Three of Wands reversed. Clarify this card, please, Spirit. Yes, thank you. Death reversed with the Chariot. Spirit, this person thoughts towards Aries is the Fool. This person's thoughts towards Aries is the Fool. Why? Why is the Fool here in the thoughts? For this person thinking. Five of Swords. Queen of Wands, this person feels. Why does this person feel Queen of Wands? Clarify this Queen of Wands, please, Spirit. Queen of Wands, they feel. Why they feel Queen of Wands, Spirit? Yes, thank you, Spirit. Wheel of Fortune reversed with Temperance. We will get into that. The Magician reversed, please, Spirit, is the intentions of this person towards this connection towards Aries. Seven of Pentacles reverse. This outcome. This person and Aries energy coming together, moving forth. We have Ace of Cups, the Hermit. Why? For Nine of Pentacles. To clarify, we start here. This outcome, I have to explain this immediately. Ace of Cups, the Hermit, Nine of Pentacles. Again, a card of solidarity, of own wealth, of own investment. This is finding your solace, your happiness of doing it yourself through monetary means and or material gains. You're going to separate from this connection because to have any financial, material growth, happiness alone. Let's go back. All right, Aries, back to your side. Your thoughts, the High Priestess, because of Seven of Swords. You don't want to have a loss here. In your thoughts, you're thinking, if I plan it all out, have a strategic way of a plan for everything, I will never, ever have to fear the face of a loss of any kind, whether small or large. A loss, a pain. Feeling, Queen of Pentacles, doting, because of Page of Wands. You have a passion in this connection. You have a pull with this connection. You have a feel like nothing else before. You have a real obsession almost towards this feeling of the connection. The intention, that Three of Wands, the Chariot, Death reversed. Because you know it will end at some time. But until then, you want to move forward. You want to enjoy the journey. You want to enjoy the fucking ride. And you are doing that indeed. Death reversed. We're not in any rush for this to end. If anything, we're going to pull it out a bit longer than what it needs to be. This has to have an ending, but you are really dragging that shit out. Your intention is, I'm going to hold on until the bitter end. And then when I have to, I will probably release it. you know you need to. You're having an issue doing so and understanding when that needs to be. And I think you've gone over time with that, judging by the cards. Your person now, thoughts that fall, they're thinking that this is delirious. It's like the LSD trip from the 70s, like I was saying. The Five of Swords. But they know at some time in their thoughts that they are going to either be victorious with having you or dejected and pushed out. They think there will be a time, their decision will be made, and they will be one of the two. They don't know which one of the two they will be. Their feelings. Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune reversed with Temperance. Temperance is the sign of Sagittarius here. So they're feeling, like I said, very devoted, very connected, very, very much yours. The Wheel of Fortune, again, is they fear that there could be bad odds or a decision made which will reflect bad for them. They will have a loss. They will not have their turn. Their turn, it will be taken. Temperance says no matter what, they are always going to be fluid with this connection in feeling. They are always going to maintain some sort of balance, some sort of respect, some sort of devotion. They're always going to love you, is the bottom line of what I take with this connection. They will always love you. They are so strongly invested in this. They would give it their all, honestly, Aries. For the person I'm reading for with these cards. Their intention, like I said, the Magician, they fear it could go bad, ill intent. Seven of Pentacles. And financially, could take a massive hit. Like, coming together, it feels as if something financial, like a loss. Like, you know, for example, say one of you are quite rich. And your family has written up like a trust with how do I explain this? With conditions, okay? That you don't get the trust until you're 35, all right? But you must remain without relationship, without marriage. Now, say you see this as potentially the one that you would do that with, and you're currently sitting at, say, 29 years of age, 6 years off or whatever your mad time to get this big trust of worth whatever. This is just an example to try and explain what I'm trying to explain really badly. Right, so you see this connection as being the potential to be the one. But you know, if you go down this path, especially now in this current time, this financial loss would be huge. You would have a whole different life. And if this connection didn't work, which you do fear, what the hell have you done? This is your person, Aries. This is your person I'm talking about, okay? And then with that outcome, let me reiterate again because I have to. Ace of Cups, that loss would lead to a loss of love, potential, the Hermit going at it alone. And then the Nine of Pentacles. All wealth in this relationship is gone at it as two individuals, not as a couple. As a couple, I see material downfall, of financial, monetary downfall. And that is the issue with the connection, I feel. Because of that monetary, it is dripping across everything else I want to say. It is staining everything else. Additional messages now, inspirational messages for Aries. For the month of May, what can I give Aries? A message and their person, just to help ease any disdain. Aries, your card is your purpose is joy. Your purpose has nothing to do with how you make a living. This is the vacation, mission, or inspired passion, or worthy, but your purpose is much simpler and bigger. Your purpose is joy, Aries. It's about discovering, nurturing, and celebrating who you truly are, and knowing and loving yourself at the deepest. I love that, Aries, and that really does match your reading quite perfectly. And your person got, it's time to rise, so this is your person. No matter what's happening in our lives, we always have the potential to rise above it. Rising is one powerful choice away. Rise out of your negative thoughts or our limiting beliefs. Rise out of our comfort zone or our complaints. Rise out of our slump or out of the potato chip bag. Get up and rise. What are you waiting for, darlings? Thank you for joining me on the Connection Spread. Red Skis Righteous Readings, Raw and Righteous. Please subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. And I'll see you over the weekend for the live. Cheers all. Have a good May.